Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why, that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer, no vowels. And how are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. Hope whatever you do today, or this appropriate time of the day, is going to go well for you. You do good at it, and whatever else is going on with you, yeah, you're doing okay. But yeah, here we are today, and I know it's not point and click Sunday, but you know, I figured, why would I start something new when I've got something that I'm in the middle of, and I could do with a bit more time to think. I thought you finished this. No, not quite. One chapter to go. No. So yes, yeah, I could do with a bit more time to think what I want to add to the Friday Saturday schedule, or what would usually be the Friday Saturday schedule. So yeah, we'll do some Emerald City Confidential today. Finish it off, see the end of it, and get to the end of this colourful noir, which, you know, is weird that it's so colourful, but hey. Being being cast in shadows is something to do, is not the primary feature of noir, but is very noir-like. But you can do that with colours as well. You can have darker shades, and you can be in the shadows in a brightly lit, in a bright yellow room, really, if you can get away with it. But hey, yeah, there we go. Weird things. Looks down at things to see what happened. Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. That great film director, well, not only film director, but David Lynch passed on. That's a shame. I won't say that I have, gone out and seen all of his stuff every time because it's amazing, but I have enjoyed the things I have seen. I mean, I've seen Twin Peaks, and Fire Walk with Me is also part of the Twin Peaks, but I'm sure I've seen other things of his which aren't springing readily to mind. But yeah, no, I have seen a bunch of his stuff, and it's a shame that he's dead, but he has a legacy that he has left behind to inspire further generations, etc. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And the other thing he said, looking down, was, yeah, I thought I'd mention the free game that is on Epic at the moment. It's Escape Academy. Razorhead, Blue Velvet, Mulholland Drive, yes. All things I have seen, all those three I have. Even if I didn't remember them being David Lynch things at the time, or right now. And yeah, I don't generally go, we'll go and see the next big Spielberg picture, for instance. I don't look at the directors and the things. Do I even look at the characters? I guess sometimes I do. I mean, like, I went to the cinema and saw the Deadpool thing because it was Deadpool. So yeah, I guess characters, but not so much the actors or anything else that is going on. Although I will be happy to see something if it is done by a particular director or actor or whatever. But I don't necessarily go, they're doing this, must go and see their next work. Still, yeah, and Escape Academy is being given away on Epic at the moment. So yeah, that is in the vein of escape games that we've done here, and it was something that I thought maybe I should do that, and then I went, no, I'll finish this one off today instead, Emerald City. But Escape Academy will be coming here at some point because I own that. I own that on Steam as well as on Epic, and I've got all the DLC for it. I think I picked it up in a bundle, as an escape bundle, where I got all the other escape games that we've been having on here, and not the Doors games, not the Last Door and that, but the Doors games which look like the Rooms games, if you remember what I mean. Well, no, they don't look like them. But the one where you had to open the doors in order to get, and it was puzzles, and that was it, and then you got onto another room, and it was another puzzle, and another door. Whatever it's called. Apparently you already picked that up as well. Yep. It's not the first time that Epic have been giving away Escape Academy for free. So yeah, you might already have that, as I did, and now I have it in 2 different places. I don't think it's being given away. I don't think it's being sold on GOG, so I'm pretty certain I don't have it on there as well. But hey, there we go. So yeah, and those are my 2 exciting pieces of news. I haven't done anything else that is exciting or important or worth talking about, so let us importantly excite our way over to Emerald City Confidential. Let's just have a quick look at the medals. Yep, see, we're almost at the end of Chapter 4. It's the end of Chapter 4, which, I mean, I don't quite see how the end of Chapter 4 and finish the game are not the same thing. Well, no, we haven't got to the end of Chapter 4, have we? But, yeah, I thought there was 5 chapters. So let's resume it. Here we are. I'm pretty certain... Yeah, we talked to TikTok. And he said, we can't leave the palace because the thing is in lockdown. Unless you are an official thing. So we need to become the ambassador. So, follow Cutter to Phanphasms Island is the current quest. Yes, or William, as we seem to now think he is. Alright, Lion. I need to talk to you about becoming
Lion.
Becoming an ambassador.
A rare pleasure it is to see you again.
Goodbye.
No?
Until
Okay.
we speak again.
And what spells have we got? Levitate wood. Teleport in and out of portraits. Escape in and out of prison. Make plants grow. And... sap magic. Alright. So a variety of magical things. And... candy ones. Go get heavy, get light. Oh, the locket. We still got that. Alright, okay. Rope. Whistle. Yeah, I don't know that any of these are going to be useful. Maybe Toto will come and see us. Guess Toto isn't around. I thought Toto was in with Dorothy. Let's try it again, just because. No, not around. Alright, well, Scarecrow, who is acting on behalf of the Queen right now.
Scarecrow.
Time to talk to you.
Yes, Petra?
I would like to apply to be the Oz ambassador so that I can leave.
I'd like to apply to be the Oz ambassador.
Explain.
I'll act as your representative on Phanphasm Island. You have to be joking. Maybe I can convince them to return Ozma without any bloodshed.
Your idea does have merit.
Sir, you can't possibly consider this. Don't you want to avoid another war? You should talk. Avoiding wars is what you do best. You deserted your post while on duty. You can't hold a government position. The law is clear.
She is correct, I'm afraid.
Can I desert my post while not on duty? Is that a possibility? I mean, I guess I'm going to go and have to speak to the Lion now and go, hey, was I maybe not on duty, or did I never leave my post since you never officially accepted my resignation or something? So I'll be back. No, you have made it.
Znith just redeemed. Sit on it and swivel.
Well, then I guess I will have to swivel around.
Znith just redeemed. Hydrate.
Let's swivel in the small thing today. Woo! I have gone round once. Well,
Znith just redeemed. Streech.
Oh, I could do that at the same time. Oh, how stretchy I am. And how much my legs are being stretched. Also, let us offer up a cheers to everybody. And now you're going to sleep because you're tired and you need to start at the beginning of this. Man, I don't know how much you'll be missing if you just came in right here at the end. But hey. But yes, Let us continue with the game. And you have a good sleep and a good day and everything else that coming towards you be good. I mean, everything that is coming to you be good. Not you be good and get everything that's coming. I know what I mean.
Lion.
Lion.
Petra, a rare pleasure it is to see you
No,
again.
it isn't. I'm a victim of unfair discrimination. The kind that is against me. The unfairest of all discriminations.
I'm a victim of unfair discrimination.
You are? Oh my, that is a problem. It's a good thing I'm an expert on solving problems.
I want to be an ambassador for Oz and have peace talks with the Phanphasms.
Admirable, I'm sure.
But I'm banned from holding the position due to my dubious military history.
That is patently ridiculous. You just have to... Oh dear, there I go, giving away free legal advice. Such a no-no.
Tell me what I need to do.
Tell me, what do I need to do?
Now, only fools give away information for free. I'm all too happy to take your case, but I charge for my services.
What do you charge?
Fine. How much?
My usual fee is 5,000. But since it's you, I'll charge 10,000.
Very well done.
10,000? That's extortion.
That's what I just got paid.
No, that's business. If you find another lawyer in the palace, feel free to offer him the case.
Pay him 10,000 emeralds. Oh, that is just what I got paid. Here you go.
The moment where all my ethics go down the drain. Was it
Is
worth
it?
it? Was finding William really worth it?
I mean,
Yes. Yes, he is.
Pardon?
Nothing. Here's your money.
we know who William.
Excellent.
I mean,
Now,
we suspect
allow
who
me to
William
speak
is.
to the Scarecrow on your behalf. So you see, it really is quite cut and dry. My client left the army voluntarily, but was never formally discharged.
Of course not. She quit.
You have
there we
documentation proving this.
We were at war. We didn't have time to fill out forms.
So, without a formal discharge, my client is still technically part of the Royal Guard.
Not in my eyes, she isn't.
But in the eyes of the law, she is.
Now sue them
Stop
for back pay.
twisting words. She quit. End of story.
Laws must be followed, General. My job is to see that they are. By denying my client this ambassadorship, we will have no choice but to sue for discrimination.
We're in the middle of a war.
I know. What a scandal. We can't have that, can we, Scarecrow?
No, we can't.
I rest my case.
Well, Detective, the law has spoken. The ambassadorship is yours if you want it.
I do. Fine. Become our ambassador. Go to Phanphasm Island and just try talking some sense into them. I hope they eat you alive. It's less than you deserve.
There we go. And with that, I presume we're gonna heading off to the other place. We will complete chapter 4. You got anything to say,
Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
Ambassador?
Hey. Anything I should know before I go?
Anything I should know before I go?
The first and foremost Phanphasm is known to be very formidable. His magic ability far outweighs anything we know. Be very careful, Ambassador.
I'm lucky I have sap then, eh? Thanks for the
Thanks for
opportunity.
giving me this opportunity.
Don't forget, your primary mission is to return Queen Ozma without bloodshed. I am aware of your additional motives, but don't forget where your loyalties lie.
Without bloodshed, you say? Well, I will try desperately to do that, I guess. Why is the General so annoyed that, I left in the time of war, leaving the unit behind and possibly endangering everybody in that unit? Why? Why has that got her so het up?
Why is the General so hacked off?
She does not trust you. You can't blame her, can you? Perhaps you
Yes.
can redeem yourself. Perhaps not. Either way, don't neglect this chance you have been given.
I'd like to go to Phanphasm
I'd
Island,
like to
please.
go to Phanphasm Island.
Yes, maybe you can avoid this war after all.
Oh,
Take this potion. It will teleport you to the island. Make your way to their fortress and speak to the first and foremost Phanphasm. If you fail, drink the potion again. It will teleport you back here.
Alright, goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Scarecrow.
Goodbye, Ambassador Petra.
Interesting. I wonder if I can pour that into somebody's wine or something
Lion.
and
Miss
get them teleported,
Ambassador,
or whether I'll have to come backwards and forwards. Thank you for your
Thanks
help.
for your help.
you were a client. It was the least I could do.
Don't think this lets you off the hook.
I will pretend I did not hear that. I believe you have duties to perform, Miss Ambassador.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Ambassador.
To the entrance hall. Hey, TikTok.
TikTok.
Can I leave?
Good evening, Ambassador. The lockdown is still in effect. Please remain inside the palace.
I thought... Who is the current ambassador?
Who's the current ambassador?
That position is currently held by you.
Woo!
You bet it is.
Oh, there's a thing. I saw a sparkly thing.
See you around, TikTok.
Goodbye.
Alright, so either I have missed a red one, or it's in the next place. Let's find out, because that's the only one that I'm missing now. Alright. Hey, TikTok, watch this!
I better make sure there's nothing I'm leaving behind.
What? What? What if I...
Okay, here goes
No,
nothing.
okay, so that was just the warning. Hey, you're about to do a thing. Oh! Captain Bill lounging with a pipe. Scruffy sketch of the Tin Man. Don't ask where Shaggy puts that hose. We've seen that. Alright, okay, so yeah, I think I've missed one. No! Buttons transform. All Petra's and rainbows have turned into concept art. Alright, okay, yeah. Alright, well, we followed Chatter to Phanphasm Island.
Phanphasms. Their very name is feared throughout the land of Oz. 20
They live
years
on a
ago, I avoided
volcano island.
fighting them to look for my brother. It's only fitting that I come here to find him. All right, Phanphasms, look out. You might have
One
dealt with
lone
the royal
human.
armies of Oz, but now you've got me. What happened to my brother, huh? Why does your spy have his handkerchief?
Because
Don't
he is
think
your
you can hide
brother.
the truth. Because I'm marching up to your front door and demanding an answer. I'm Petra of the Emerald City, and nothing will stand in my way.
Cut to immediately imprisonment. Yep.
I beg to differ.
Ah, for Lurline's sake. Capture before I even take a step. What a waste of a good speech.
No, it was great.
Do you
Dramatic
think we
irony.
haven't been watching our shores? You come here by yourself with no army and no weapons. Do you tire of life? Who are you?
I'm the ambassador. You can't kill me. I'm Petra, ambassador of Oz.
I'm Petra, ambassador of Oz. And I'm here to end this war without bloodshed.
It's far, far too late for that.
Why are you attacking us? Are you just
Listen to
evil,
me.
horrible people?
An invasion force is on its way. Let's talk about this. Maybe we can make a deal.
Deal? We don't deal with Ozians. Take her away. Lock her away with her precious queen.
Also,
I
empty
brought
my...
you
no?
a playmate, Ozma.
Don't expect any thanks.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I am known as the first and foremost Phanphasm.
That's you. Okay,
But
cool.
you
Now
shall know me as
she
the
knows.
face
Now
of
Petra
your
knows.
destruction.
Whereas we already knew. Let's go.
Let us go.
Please.
Only to let you be destroyed in the field of battle? I think not. I have other plans for you.
Why are you doing
Why are
this?
you doing this?
Why are we at
Permit
war?
me to call your attention to the exquisite joy of making the happy unhappy.
Oh, so you're evil.
Consider the
and horrible
pleasure of
and mean and
destroying
nasty.
innocent and harmless people. It was your gnome king who taught me this. A shame he did not listen to his own words.
Ruggedo no longer feels that way.
He was weak. We desire more power. Oz has power, but refuses to share it.
We refuse to give it away.
And that is your downfall. What we want, we take.
Ozma, do something! I thought you had powerful magic.
They have drained my powers, unfortunately. I am as defenseless as you.
Why didn't I...
But I still...
I said I am just as defenseless as you.
Oh.
Where's Cutter? I need to speak with him.
Ah, yes. I was hoping we'd get to him. Our dear mutant child, a phanphasm born with a human head. The perfect spy, don't you think?
Meh.
Almost too perfect, you might say.
What are you getting at?
Perhaps your precious queen can tell you.
Ozma, what is he talking about?
Yes, Ozma, tell her. Tell your dear subject what you gave us 20 years ago in exchange for leaving you alone.
I have nothing to say.
Ozma, Ozma, Ozma.
They just wanted
There
a
is no
child.
point in hiding.
What a weird
I still have the treaty
thing.
document, the document we both signed. I can send someone to get it, but you might as well admit it and save us the effort.
Ozma, what was in that treaty?
Yes, Ozma, what was in that
Why haven't
treaty?
other people seen that treaty?
They wanted an Ozian child. In exchange, they agreed to end the war.
A child.
Yes.
My brother.
Yes,
You gave them my brother.
we did.
And he was
Why?
raised like one of our own. We gave him to a proper Phanphasm family and told him he was born with a human head. All in preparation for, well, this.
I feel drained. I feel sick. I feel tired. Of all the answers I searched for, I never expected. I never dreamed.
Well, it appears you two have lots to talk about.
I mean,
Goodbye,
we
Ozians. will
we
see
guessed it.
you after the battle.
Listen to me. It was for the greater good.
No, it wasn't.
Dozens were being killed every day. We would have won eventually, but the cost was too great. In the grand scheme of things, it was for the better. Your brother's sacrifice made the whole kingdom prosper. It was a difficult decision to make, but I still stand by it. Hate me if you will. I am used to being hated. But
you
my
used to be-
loyalty is to Oz.
Are you used to
Listen
being
me.
dead? Because I'm about to
It was
push you
for
out
the
the
greater
window.
good. Dozens were being
Oh,
killed
the
every
greater
day.
good.
We would
Yes.
have won eventually, but the
Are
cost
you
was too
talking
great.
to me
In
still?
the grand scheme of things,
Right,
it was
you-
for the better.
All right.
Your brother's sacrifice made the whole kingdom
Shut
prosper.
up!
Petra, I am...
Stop talking! Just stop! You know what this is? This is a sap spell.
Woo!
It drains the energy of magic users.
Yep.
How much energy do you have left, huh? Care to find out?
Extinguish that magic at once.
Or what? You'll throw me in prison? Why did you do it,
Horrible
Ozma?
murdering. Well, not
Just tell me
murderer,
that.
but-
Why?
It was my duty, Petra. Perhaps you've forgotten what that means.
Don't talk to me about duty, Your Majesty. I never forgot. Not once.
Yes, you did.
You may think so. Yet here we are.
And whose fault is that?
Enough of this! If you want to strike me down, do so.
Go on then, do it.
I am powerless to stop you.
It's almost like a dare. She's my enemy, but also my queen.
Duty.
No,
No,
you're not worth it.
because he said duty.
Very wise.
Duty. No, kill
This
her.
isn't about
End
you.
it.
I'm getting out of here and I'm bringing my brother with me.
Your brother is. Oh, You don't get to make that decision. You get to tell the adult, who is Cutter, what was done to him. And then Cutter gets to decide where and what he needs to do. Because both sides have fucked him over royally. More literally in the case of Queen Ozma. But, you know, that was royal, not fucked. That was being more literal. But yeah, I mean, they gave away that child, which is a horrible, horrible thing to have done. To have taken, I mean, I don't know that they took him from loving parents, because parents have never been discussed here. I mean, I assume that it happens in the same manner that life works in the same manner as it does in our world, in the real world, that there are parents who make a child, but for all we know, they could just, you know, spontaneously appear. I don't know. And again, the fact that she called Cutter cute earlier. Mildly weird now, eh? Well, alright. Let's look at the view. Any other vantage point, I might consider it beautiful. Alright, well there's a door. It's locked. I don't know what I expected really. I mean, we've got the outside the prison. Escape them.
I
Hey,
have
Ozma.
nothing to say to her.
No, but you could push her over the thing. I would guess we'll just use escape them. Woo! What's that you say?
That was
I've
easier
escaped.
than I thought.
That is most impressive. You have learned much.
I've learned more than I wanted to know.
Allow me
Yeah.
to teach you something more. Take this spell. It is not beyond your ability to cast. It is called Reversia. Cast it on yourself and the effects of all your current spells will be reversed.
Well, that's no good because that'll put me back in prison, won't it? I don't want. Oh well. All of my current spells will be reversed. Well, all of these ones that I've got. So I can deanimate wood. I can make things come out of paintings. I can get in and out of prison. Well, I can get out and in of prison. And I can give magic to somebody? I thought you were drained of... No, I don't want anything from you.
I don't want anything from you.
It is too late.
Except...
The spell is already in your mind.
Are we done here?
No, cool, I'll take
I
some
know what you
oblivion
must
pills.
think of
Ah,
me,
fuck you.
But remember where your
I'll
loyalty
cut off my
lies.
nose to spite
Oz is
my
still in
face.
danger. You must
Or
aid it if
spoit
you
it,
can.
apparently.
I'm only interested in my brother. Saving Oz is just a bonus.
No, it's not a bonus, it's a side effect. The fact that it happens is inconsequential to my actual goal. How do I... There we go, 2 chasm. New quest, cross the chasm. Well, I mean, there's a bridge. Figures. There's lava. If I remember my history, the lava from the volcano supplies the heat for the Phanphasm forges. There are powerful weapons there. I won't have to meet any of them. Alright, well let's try animating the wood. Or levitating the wood, sorry. Either it's not made out of wood, or it's too heavy to float. What if we made the wood really, really heavy? There's a sapling. Oh, I can grow the plant. When the sapling gets bigger, it will fall over the edge. Not much to look forward to. Well, it's going to fall over the edge then, isn't it? Right, it's as big as it's going to get. It's not heavy to fall on its own. Can I push it? That would make the perfect bridge if I could push it over the edge, but I'm not strong enough to do that myself. But... if I... Can I use it on... No? Can I... If I use it on myself...
Ow! I feel like my brain has been twisted inside out. Huh. It looks like Ozmo is right. The effects of my magic spells have all changed.
Can I cast that on myself again? Reverse all of your spells effects. So that would be... I mean... What is the reverse of reversing? Putting them back? Makes plants shrink. Escape out and in of prison. Yep. Loose magical energy. Okay. Teleport out and in of a portrait of yourself. Okay. Has to be of yourself. And there we go. Make wood fall. Donk! I haven't actually crossed the chasm yet. I could just stay on this side forever. Also, oh, I thought that was an exciting thing, but no. Can I just click over here? Right, okay. Now, can I... Where do I... Oh.
Hello? Anybody out there? Hey, anybody?
Hey, it's you.
It's a little cold in here. Little
Well.
help here. Hello? Anybody out there?
Hello?
Yeah, alright.
Oh, thank Lurleen.
Oh, great. It's Mr. Wonderful. Ansel, what are you doing in there?
Petra? They sent you to save me?
No.
No offense, baby doll, but you're hardly the cavalry I was expecting.
See you, Ansel.
See ya, Ansel.
Sure, Dollface. I'm not
I'm
going
going to come back and
anywhere.
speak to you immediately.
I'll just
but,
be
yeah.
here, rotting in prison.
Yeah,
Hello?
alright.
Oh, thanks,
I just wanted you to
Lurleen.
think I was running
Oh,
away because
great,
I
it's
wasn't
Mr.
here
Wonderful.
to save you.
Ansel, what are you doing in there?
Petra? They sent you to...
No, shut up. What are you doing
What are
in
you
there?
doing in there?
Me? Oh, nothing much. Just rotting away in a Phanphasm prison.
Alright, how do I get into the fortress?
How do I get into the fortress?
Same way I got in. Get clapped in chains and then get dragged in.
I prefer
Sounds
a way
good to
that
me.
doesn't involve being tortured.
Meh.
Suit yourself.
What's going on around here? Do you know?
What's going on around here? What happened after I last saw you?
After you fell off the gump, you mean?
Shut up and answer the question.
What's to say? They locked me in this cell and they left me for dead. Incidentally, if you could spring me, I'd really appreciate it.
See ya, Ansel.
Sure, Dollface. I'm
I
not
wonder if
going
I can
anywhere.
use the prison spell again,
I'll
because
just
you're
be
in a
here,
prison.
rotting in prison.
I wonder if it teleports me to the nearest prison, or to the nearest prison I have been put in. I don't know. Let's try it. Yep, inside a prison. Hey, I'm inside the Phanphasm Fortress. Who would have thought?
I can't believe
I mean
that
me.
actually worked.
That's why I used that spell.
I'll say one thing for you, sweetheart. You sure know how to make an entrance.
I've got a potion that'll teleport you back to Oz. But first, I have a few questions.
Sure, I got time.
Oh yeah, I never even thought about giving that to
I'm only
Ozma.
losing circulation in my arms,
Oh
but
well.
no worries. Ask whatever you want. I'm a captive audience, literally.
What's outside the door?
What's outside that door?
Is anybody going to be
guards?
overhearing us talking?
Just a smithy. That's where they create all their weapons. And their torture devices.
Have they tortured you?
Not yet, but they've been talking about it. You know, I'd be most grateful if you'd spring me before they make up their mind.
Tell me what's here.
Tell me
in
about the
this
fortress. What can I expect?
Well, I haven't been exactly given the grand tour, sweetheart. We're in the Phanphasm stronghold. It's built into the side of an active volcano. I'd prefer a tropical island myself, but I have to admit it's got style.
That spirit rod was dangerous.
That spirit rod was dangerous. You've no idea what you were messing with.
Hey, if it weren't for me, Cutter would have freed the witches himself. And then we would have been caught totally by surprise.
Would he?
You can thank me later.
Would he have? I mean, would he have been able to find the spirit rod? Because I assume that's what you were doing. And the keystones, yeah, not capstones. Keep getting that wrong. All right, where's Cutter?
Where's Cutter?
I need to speak
Him?
to Cutter.
He's the one who locked me up in here. What do you want with that son of a woozy?
That's my brother you're talking about.
Dun, dun,
Brother?
dun.
You've got to be kidding.
Do I look like I'm joking? Where is he?
Upstairs, I guess. He doesn't bother much with me.
Where's the key to that door?
It's unlocked. Why bother
No.
locking the
Yep.
door when I'm all chained up like
Makes
this?
sense. Makes
Take a
sense.
sip of this potion. Just a sip, I said.
Ah, the taste of freedom.
Did you
Thanks,
empty it?
babyface. Maybe I'll look you up when this is over.
That idiot drank the rest of the potion. Now I'm trapped.
We didn't give any to Ozma.
I think I
Oh,
preferred
well.
him when he was on a shelf.
Alright, well. Discarded weapons. These weapons may be old, but they're still capable of hurting a person. Torture devices. I think I'll leave those alone. To Smithy. Hello, Smithy. Get past the Phanphasm Smithy. I mean, could I not just say, hey, I'm also one of those human-headed phanphasms you've heard about? No? Wolf phanphasm. Make wood fall. Make plants shrink. Escape in and out of prison. There's no portraits. I've got nothing. I mean, oh, I can use the dog whistle. I bet. It'll go, ah, it'll hurt my ears. But, you know, maybe I'll talk to you.
He looks like the last phanphasm I'd want to cross.
Alright, well then let's make him cross. There we go. Man. That was easy. That sure was easy.
In this state, I feel kind of sorry
Pet
for
him. Oh, poor little doggy.
This is where all the phanphasm weapons are made. I hope I don't run into the finished product.
I don't have anything I can smash. There's
I'll say
furnace.
one thing for lava. It's a great fuel source.
Yeah.
I don't plan on doing any digging. At least I hope not.
I mean, you do a lot of digging, Petra. Just not of the physical kind.
Inside. Keep moving.
Oh. There's Ozma.
This is how you treat all of your guests.
You are not my guest. You are my prisoner. And soon you'll be a dead prisoner.
Can I do things?
Up the stairs.
Because, you know, I would put you inside your portrait. Wouldn't that be good?
Behold our triumphant leader, the first and foremost, who led our people, the Phanphasms, toward honor and glory.
Yeah, but you never actually arrived
I'd be
at honor
impressed
and
if it
glory.
weren't so cliche.
Teleport out and in of a portrait of yourself. Yeah, if I can cast that on you. Let's see if I can actually reverse the spells on me again. All my magic is back to normal. Yeah, okay, so I can't do that. Well, let's keep it weird for now. Keep it weird. To library. Well, that's where William/Cutter is going to be.
You. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Stay back! Just stay back.
Hug him. You don't have to shoot. I mean, do they even know? Does he even know? What's wrong?
What's wrong?
The spirit rod, it's powerful. Your witches, they're very powerful.
Yeah.
The power showed me things. I saw everything.
Yep.
The treaty, my childhood, you.
You're my brother.
I thought I was a phanphasm, born with a human head. I always thought it sounded ridiculous, but the proof was right between my shoulders. But no, I was just used by the ones I thought were family. Did I ever really belong here? How stupid was I?
I mean, I don't know. Can you condemn a whole nation for the acts of the king? That is a question. That's a question that we're going to have to, or the head of state. That's a question that we're going to have to ask a lot in the in the coming years. But I mean, if all the phanphasms knew what was going on and were pointing and laughing behind your back, that's one thing. If only the top people knew, that's another thing. And the phanphasms who raised you, because you said you were given to a family, so presumably, you know, the first and foremost did not take an active hand in raising you. They were just given to a family and said, hey, this is a mutant child. Once in a generation, people are born like this. And we give you to this family who've been trying desperately for a kid and cannot have one. And they raised them as your own and, you know, loved him as if he was their own child. That's another thing. Are they bad? Are they horrible people for doing that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what his situation is. And I don't think we're meant to dive into it too heavily, but there we go. I'm sorry, I should have been there. Yeah, let's take all the blame onto our shoulders.
I'm sorry. I should have been there.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it is.
I'm your big sister. It was my job.
You're at war. You know the truth now. You can come home.
You know the truth now. You can come home.
Home? What is home anymore? Here, where they just used me as a weapon? Or Oz, where I just committed several war crimes?
That doesn't matter to me. I never gave up looking for you, not once. I knew you couldn't be dead, I always knew. You have a home. You have a real family.
Just go.
William.
That is not my name.
How old is Petra?
No longer remember it. It means nothing to me.
It could be your name again, if you want.
It's too late for that. The crimes I've committed, the things I've done.
Yeah, but you did
There's
it.
no turning back.
Alright. Alright, I mean, how old is Petra? Because it's been 20 years, we've been told. So he's at least 20. For some reason, I think he was 3 when he was taken, although I don't know. Maybe he was much younger than that, because at 3... I mean, I remember things from my early childhood. I'm not sure I remember things from when I was 3. I couldn't place when things happened, but, you know, I can remember things from there, and I can remember what people look... well... I can remember impressions of what people looked like at that time, given that I have no visual memory. So yeah, I still know the feelings when I close my eyes of what they looked like and how they... the representations of how they appeared to me. But yeah, I mean, so maybe younger than that, but if that's true, let's just say he was 3. Yeah? That means that Petra was... it's been 20 years, so he's 23. So Petra was fighting in a war. Presumably, she wasn't a child soldier. We're not meant to make that kind of inference about what Oz is doing. So she was, you know, at least 18. Let's say in her 20s. So is she in her 40s now? Is that what we're meant to get from this? Because, I don't know. I mean, I've heard nothing about, oh, my knees are so old and they go crack when I walk, which is usually the representation of how people are in their 40s. Or, oh, my back hurts. And she hasn't been complaining about, oh, I'm not as young as I used to be, or anything like that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just magic. We're not meant to think about it. So, yeah. Hey, whatever you decide, I'm right here.
Whatever you decide, I'm here for you. You're my brother. You'll do the right thing.
No!
What is this? Loyalty? After all I've done? After all I've done to you? I could have killed you. I almost did.
But you didn't. Which means you have a chance.
A chance where? In Oz?
Wherever.
Oz used to be a wonderful place to live. When the Phanphasms took you away, it turned dark and mean. Maybe, just maybe, you can return some light to it.
Redemption.
Anything's possible.
What can I do?
I don't know.
Put down the rod. Don't fight.
It's too late! The first and foremost is going to kill Ozma. With her dead, your magical defenses will be destroyed.
But what about the Keystones?
Ozma is the ruler of Oz. She is a powerful symbol. Without her, your country is just as weak. With her dead, our armies will have no trouble defeating yours. Why haven't they killed her already then?
Why did they wait? Why didn't she die immediately? Here's your chance for redemption. I mean...
Here's your chance for redemption.
You don't need... I mean, do you need redeeming?
Ozma,
I don't know that you do.
Where's your boss taking her?
He was going to bring her to the volcano.
Then let's go.
You really think I can be forgiven?
If you help save Ozma's life, maybe. Besides, she owes me. She owes both of us.
This door will take us inside the volcano.
Alright.
Hopefully we're not too late.
New quest. Save Ozma. Eh.
See the end of your life, Queen of Oz. Tell me. how does it
Levitating plank?
Feel? I feel nothing but pity first and foremost. The armies of Oz will stop at nothing to avenge me.
You are hardly beloved. You think they will fight for you?
They don't fight for me, but for Oz.
No matter. As soon as you are gone, your precious magical defenses will be destroyed.
That may be, but that will not destroy our will to fight. You might destroy us eventually. Perhaps you'll even conquer us. But you won't find it easy.
Fine words coming from you. 20 years ago, you gave in to my demands without a thought.
I wanted to spare further bloodshed. I thought you would honor our treaty, but it seems I was mistaken.
What
Be
was the
warned,
treaty?
We will not make the same mistake twice.
What's the treaty? Just we'll give you a
The
kid
Ozian
and then
army
you will leave us
fight to
alone.
the last soldier.
Is that it?
Then every last soldier will die.
You say many things first and foremost. But with all your so-called power, what have you accomplished? You are feared and hated by everyone. Your domain is limited to this small island.
That is changing, starting with you. Look into the depths of the fantastical volcano. See the end of your life, Queen of Oz. Tell me, how does it feel?
Alright.
Feel? I feel
And
nothing
then
but
we go.
pity
Alright,
first
well, let's
and
try
foremost.
levitating this plank.
What is this?
She escaped.
Cutter, you traitor! Have you gone mad?
I'm sane for the first time in my
mean-
life.
You've signed your own death warrant! Guards, take them!
Quest complete. I mean, wow, what a detailed and long involved quest that was, eh?
Your Majesty, you are safe.
How did TikTok get
Give
here?
me a status report.
The invasion force is about to be teleported in.
Alright.
Our mission was to rescue you. Shall we proceed with the attack?
Yes.
TikTok. Let's wipe out this threat once and for all.
Yep, that's the way to do it. Kill
The
everybody.
attack is started! Go man your posts, I'll deal with these two! I'm impressed!
They could have
Petra
just stabbed you as they
of
walked
Oz.
past.
Not only did you save your queen, but you also turned my trusted lieutenant against me. Why? To save your country? Since when are you so loyal?
Oh, I was innocent and perfect, but it doesn't deserve this. You took my brother, I'm taking him back. I don't like death and destruction. It's one of my pet peeves. Nah, it's not petty, but you took something from me. I want it back.
You took my brother. I'm taking him back.
Your country gave him to me in the first place.
I
This
didn't
is
say you
because you betray me, poor Cutter? Oz won't love you for it. Oz won't honor you for it. Here you will be. It's not too late. Use the spirit rod and fight with us!
I don't know anything about causes. But for over 20 years, I lived here and forgot all about Oz. Petra is my sister. She never forgot about me. Maybe I don't have any causes worth fighting for, but I know that I'll fight for her.
Oh, thanks.
Then watch her
Saying that I'm not
die.
worth fighting for, or I'm not a cause worth fighting for.
No!
Oh,
Petra, go!
I'm not leaving you!
I'll be right behind you. Go!
will you? I mean, I can absorb your magical energy first and foremost. No effects, he's too powerful. Okay. There's no wood to levitate. I can't teleport a spell. I can't do that yet. Teleport in and out of portrait of yourself. And yeah, there we are. Escape them. What does this do? Oh, we already know what it does. Make plants grow. Are you a plant? No. Alright, I guess I have to leave. Let me go away. Are you coming?
Down the stairs, quick!
Oh.
We're cut off!
Nice try, Ozians.
Oh, what can we do
Now
about this?
Die.
Quick, clear the way! I'll hold him off as long as I can.
With the incredible powerful rod. Get past the spikes.
It's over, and you know it.
Make plants grow big.
It's
Let's see if we
not
can use
over
that on the
until I
lions. That would be
see
great.
it.
Either it's not a plant or it's already fully grown.
We sheltered
what?
you.
Make
This
it
is how
even
you
better.
repay us? I would have put you on the Emerald City throne.
You used me. You trained me to be a spy. And any throne you put me on would have been stained with blood.
That's how wars work.
Poetic
Yes.
words. If I knew you would grow up to be so weak, I would have chosen another child.
Looks like you're stuck with me. And doesn't that scare you half to death?
Scared? You're the ones trapped like rats in a cage.
You've lost, and you know it. Oz has her queen. Your forces can't hope to overcome her army.
You understand that you could
Any
just
minute
turn
now,
this over
they'll
here and
burst into this
kill
fortress.
Petra in a second, right?
So, you've joined the winning side. You think they'll thank you for that? You'll be rotting in a prison cell right beside mine.
Maybe.
You're fighting only for your own death.
Maybe death waits for me.
But I think
I'm
there are
fighting for
extenuating
something greater than
circumstances
life.
to what
How
he did.
appropriate, since I'm about to kill you.
You're wasting your breath.
Well, you got past the spiked vines.
Ha! Quick, go!
Yeah, I'm
It's
going.
over, and you know it.
Oh, what's this?
Locked!
We're in the place with
What
the
are you doing?
the thing.
Leave!
It's locked!
Locked?
Yes, locked.
Who would have thought that a door would
That
be
door
locked?
won't open unless I wish it to. I grow weary. Let's end this.
Defeat the first and foremost.
Accept defeat with dignity.
I mean,
Just open the door and let us go.
You're one to talk of dignity. Fighting for a country that gave you
who
away.
would have guessed that the thing that I predicted
I knew you were
is
weak,
the way we
but I
would
never
defeat
knew
them.
you were pathetic.
I mean,
Pathetic? You're the one who
Everybody.
couldn't destroy one defenseless woman. Your whole domain is crumbling around you.
If I am to be destroyed, I am taking you with me.
Then I will die with pleasure.
Ha! I won't give you that satisfaction.
You've always been petty and cruel. A portrait of yourself in your own entrance hall?
You know nothing of war.
I know enough to see that you're
ah,
losing.
that's why people lose wars,
This
because
is
they
a
don't
mere
have portraits
setback.
of themselves
We will
and entrance
rebuild,
walls.
just like we did
Yeah.
last time.
I completely
Battles
forgot
come
that's how
and
that
go,
worked.
But the war goes on.
Why not just end it? Finish it here.
You don't understand. You never could understand.
I understand that your portrait won't hang on this wall for much longer.
They're really
It's
hammering
over.
the portrait
You
thing so that
must
you
see
get
that.
how it's meant to work.
Accept defeat with dignity.
Alright,
Just
and now we're
open
back
the
to the
door
repeat
and let
portion.
us go.
Hey, not torch. First
You're
and
one to
foremost.
talk of dignity.
What's that? You say you're now in the portrait?
What? Oh, very cute. You think I can't counteract a teleportrait spell?
Yeah, but there's
Not
a
if
torch
I have
right here.
something to say about it. There, that should hold him for now. I don't know what you've got in mind, but do it quick.
Well, with this torch,
I
I'd
know
burn
a
it down.
million slow ways to kill someone, and I will practice them
Oh,
all
that
on
one's bolted
you.
securely. Is this one
Your
bolted
blood will
securely?
boil within your veins.
That one is bolted.
Your bones
A
will be
torch.
like knives
This should do the
underneath your
trick.
flesh.
That one is not bolted. Okay.
I will slowly lower your pain-filled body into a lake of molten lava until you are delirious with agony. Are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yes.
Cutter, you traitor, you cur! I'm gonna grind you up and feed you to the lava-gators!
Ooh,
And
lava
as for
gators.
you,
They sound
Petra,
fun.
You'll wish you were never born.
I would quite like to see some of those, please.
I know a million
Can we
slow
go
ways to
touristy
kill someone,
spots before
and
we
I
leave?
will practice them all on you. Your blood will boil within your veins.
Hmm.
Your bones will be like knives underneath your flesh. I will slowly lower your pain-filled body into a lake of molten lava until
Don't
you
know
are
if knives
delirious
underneath
with
my flesh
agony.
would be horrible.
Are you hearing
If they
me?
were in the same positions as
Are
my
you
bones.
hearing me?
Yes.
Cutter,
now you're gonna
you
be burned
traitor,
alive.
You cur! And as you both burn, I will laugh and laugh and laugh! Hey, what's that smell? No!
I can't smell
No!
anything.
What are you doing? It can't end like this. Please, stop it! I'll give you anything! Anything!
It's too late. He's gone.
Is he? Remove the thing so that we can see the burned portrait.
It's over.
Good riddance. Are you okay? Smile. We just had a victory. I mean, he's been smiling before. Smile, we just had a victory.
We just had a victory.
Sure, I guess. This is a good thing. I know that.
We burned the first and foremost alive. Huzzah for us!
Tick-tock! You've arrived just after the nick of time.
Where is the first and foremost?
Gone. He won't be bothering anyone anymore. Take us out of here. We'll explain on the way.
Let's not bother to look underneath the portrait and check.
That's the gratitude they showed my brother. Ozma claims she showed mercy by not executing him. That's the last time I saved her life.
You can fuck off with you. Yeah.
William.
Please don't call me that. I'm never going to be William again. I see that now.
You're William to me. And I brought you something.
Escape him.
This is me?
Yes,
Nice.
That's you.
I wish I could remember.
You did not make those choices. No brother of mine is rotting in prison. We're gonna fight this. Goodbye, William. No brother of mine is rotting in prison. Let's go on the run.
No brother of mine is rotting in prison.
Then maybe you should not think of me as your brother. It might be easier that way.
You were supposed to have a life.
You were supposed to have a life. Instead, they shattered it. And now they won't let you pick up the pieces.
It doesn't matter, Petra. Who am I? Where do I belong? Nowhere.
I mean, he committed crimes against Oz, undoubtedly because he was thought he was a Phanphasm and was working for them. So he's a spy. But the fact that Oz can just unilaterally decide we're taking this person's child and giving it to somebody else. Come on. That is not the actions of a just society. So perhaps he should have been exiled rather than imprisoned, because there are huge extenuating circumstances to why he committed those crimes. If you had not acted the way you did, then he absolutely would not have been in this position. You set this up. He did not. So yeah, maybe he should have been exiled from Oz. I don't know. Hint already, yeah. I'm gonna fight this.
I'm going to fight this.
There has got to be.
Please, don't. I did many things I am ashamed of.
Yeah.
If this will enable me to atone for them, so be it.
But it doesn't! In what way does this make you atone for the things that you did? And what about the crimes that were perpetrated upon you? Ozma should be in a cell next to you. The people should be... There should be an outcry. They should be... I don't know if calling for her head is... I guess that's too far. But she absolutely should not be in charge. Oh my god. You did not make those choices. I mean, you did make those choices. On the information you had to hand.
You did not make those choices. You were a kid. You were twisted and pushed into something you weren't.
Who else did those things, if not me? No, Petra. I am to blame for all of this.
Even if... I mean... Oh... Even if they had told you from the start, hey, you're not a Phanphasm, you're an Ozian, but the Ozians gave you up in order to stop the war. They just gave you away. I mean, that doesn't justify what you've done, but I can still see you making the same choices, the same informed consent. And I think if you had done that, I think you would be more culpable than the fact that you were manipulated into it this way. But you didn't know this stuff. You were just, you know, working for your country. What about the university, hey? You had fun there.
What about the university?
You enjoyed eating
you
those
belonged
pills.
there.
Yes, that was pleasant, but the bridges have been burnt. I can't go back to that life. I'm the one who nearly sent your kingdom to war.
Goodbye, William.
Please, call me Cutter.
New quest, help William. Can I leave? Very solid door. I can't leave Cutter like this. I'm sure there's something I can do. I mean, you could burn him alive. There's no portraits. I mean, escape out and in of prison. William. That doesn't need to escape from anything. Yes, it... yes, it does. I can give you some candy. No? I mean, there's a stool. I could make a floating stool. I don't know why I would want to. Let's make the stool fall down. No effect. I guess it's not made out of wood. Yes, it is. No effect. I think it only works on the caster. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Oh. All my magic's back to normal. Cool. Hey, you. No, alright. How about, can I now get you out and in and out of prison, William? No effect. It only works on the caster. Alright, okay. I can absorb all your magic. What are you holding? Oh, that's you. Ah. So if I use the portrait thing on you, you can come out.
I'm going to do something, William.
Yeah.
Hold on tight. It worked.
There we go, yes. I'd forgotten you were holding a portrait of yourself. Or, I guess a portrait and not a photo.
Teleportrait.
Why are you doing this in the city limits?
Petra? What happened?
You're home.
I am? What did you do?
I'm not sure. I wasn't sure this would work.
I'm a kid again. I feel funny. I'm starting to forget. My life, it's like a dream. Cutter. Was I him?
Yes and no.
He's like a stranger. A grown-up that I don't know. He scares me.
Don't worry. He's gone now.
So it's okay if I forget about him?
Sure, kid.
That's good. I don't think Cutter was very happy.
Not all of us can be that lucky.
Yeah. The city, it's so beautiful.
You know what, William? You're right.
Let's stay here forever.
In my experience, second chances are rare and precious things. But when given, they are often squandered. What will my brother do with his second chance? Will he grow up and do great things? Or will he just end up on the same path?
Hey, sis, can we go on a gump ride? I want to see the palace.
Sure, little brother. Sure.
Race ya!
That is not a
Hey, get back
3-year-old.
here.
That is
Or
a
maybe,
6-year-old. The 6-year-old
just
doesn't
maybe,
remember.
Things will be okay after all.
Unless she got a portrait of him later in life. Okay, one, we've just discovered infinite life. Oh, what's that? I can go back to being my kid self. I don't know if you would forget everything every time. If you did, then that is a problem. Maybe it's not infinite life. I mean, you have just also discovered plastic surgery, for want of a better term there. Make yourself the idealized version of yourself in the portrait. Then teleport into that portrait. Then teleport back out again. And you apparently retain that that version of yourself. There you go. I mean, does that mean that you can? Is that a good way of doing a disguise? Oh. I mean, I think it probably makes I was just gonna say, I think it probably makes gender change surgery easy. But then I was thinking, I wonder if you couldn't go into like the version of yourself that is, if you tried to go into a portrait while you were biologically male and there was a picture of you as biologically male, but you could not go into that portrait because in the back of your mind, and even though you haven't admitted it to yourself yet, you do not feel male. Would you not be able to go into that portrait? Weird magical things that could occur with all of that magic that they had at their command there. Huh. I don't know. And I mean, is nobody going to say, "Hey, that's William," or "That's Cutter," and say, with the kid who is now there, who is living with Petra and calls her sister, yes, he calls her sister. No, nobody's going to go, "Hey, that's Cutter, and he was trapped. He is going to be. He was in a prison because he did horrible, horrible things." Jeez, I mean, so many complications afterwards. Well, how did we do on the medals? Alright, we didn't get all of them. We didn't collect all the buttons. I missed a red one somewhere. I don't care enough to go back and find it all. I'm happy with that. There were no achievements, so to speak. There's only these medals. So, yeah, we are done with Emerald City Confidential. It's an interesting game. I'm glad we got to play through it. It's a good look at what Wadjet Eye Games did. I don't know when. 2009. I think Blackwell had already been out by then. Yeah, I'm pretty certain they started earlier than that. And this might have been an early game to pay the bills because they did it for EA, Electronic Arts, and it was just a work for hire sort of deal. They don't own any rights to it or anything. They can't update it or change it or do anything with it. But yeah, there we go. That's the thing. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to say, I mean, I think that's it for today. I know it's a very, very short stream today. But yeah, I could do with some more time to think about what is actually going on the Friday, Saturday slots, and generally fix things up around the house at the moment. There's stuff going on here that I need to deal with. But yeah. Hey. So, thank you for having been here. Wow. We finally finished this, and you were here to see it. And whether you were here, live or in person, live and in person, or later on the VOD, the fact that you were here for any of this means that me, right here, appreciate you out there. You're amazing. Never ever let anybody tell you anything different. You are amazing. You are indeed. We will be back tomorrow. We'll be doing some game tomorrow, which I don't know what we'll be doing. Maybe we'll go back to something that I've got partway through and then stopped, or maybe we'll continue with something exciting and new. Who knows? Not me, not you, not anybody at this point. But before that, this evening in about, tries to work out a number of hours. No, cannot do so. Yes. No, 3, so 6. So in about 18 hours, 17 and a half, something like that, I'll be on the Steam Steel Murder channel, where we'll be doing more Bloody Appalachia. Hopefully, we'll discover some exciting new scary stuff going on and make our TV Ghost Hunters thing even more popular than it was from the one pilot that we have filmed. You know, hopefully we don't die in the process. It'd be good to know that we don't immediately die. Yeah, something like that. He said, have to try and remember exactly what was going on in there. I mean, I know we just had a big revelation about how people can get trapped in the town. I know that happened. So yeah, we'll have to see how we all react to that. Won't that be fun? And then, as I said, we'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, same, maybe different game going on here. So yeah, I hope you are here for that. But until then, I have been Richard. Oh, that was my wrist going crack. I don't know if that picked up, but ow. I have been Richard, and this whole thing around us, why, that has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels. And you have fun, and you stay amazing and weird.